What is going on, you guys? How's everybody doing out there today? I am Gophxr, and here in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all this brand new crystal lab down here at the docks in Schedule 1. This thing is actually awesome, and it's really easy to build. Let's show you all how to do this. Listed here are all the items you're going to need for this build. 10 lab ovens, 10 chemistry stations, 12 large shelves, 2 brick presses, and 10 lockers. To get started, grab your large shelves and you're gonna put one right here next to this beam, and then go to the other side of this room and put one next to this beam. Now you're gonna turn 90 degrees and you're gonna put 3 right next to each other right here. And then go to the other side of the room and put 3 more right next to each other right here. Now turn around 180 degrees and you're gonna put 2 right here. And then you're gonna put another 2 over here. Now take out your chemistry stations and you're gonna put 1 in front of each shelf in the back here. Now you're gonna turn around and you're gonna put 6 in front of each one of these 6 shelves right here. When you're done laying down your chemistry stations, it's time to lay down your lab ovens. Go ahead and walk up to this chemistry station, turn around 180 degrees, and pull out your lab oven. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pull it all the way to the chemistry station, move it 1, 2 slots away, and then throw it down. And then you're gonna put 2 more right next to it, and you're gonna do the same thing on this wall over here. You can just follow across, just like this, until you get to the wall, and place 1, 2, and 3. It'll look just like that. Now do the same thing in the back with the last 4. Go ahead and walk up to this one, turn around 180 degrees, pull out your lab oven, bring it to the station, and then 2 clicks away. 1, 2. Put 1 right next to it, and then come all the way to the other side of the room. And you're gonna do the same thing here. 2 away from this station, and that one right there. It'll look just like this. Next, you're gonna come to the front of the lab and you're gonna lay down your brick presses. You're gonna put 1 right next to this shelf, and then you're gonna turn around 180 degrees and you're gonna put 1 over here by this shelf. Just like that. And lastly, you're gonna put down your lockers. Go ahead upstairs and you're gonna put out 5 right here next to this wall. Like that. And then you're gonna go to the other side of the room and you're gonna put 5 along this wall. Just like that. Now that we're done setting up the lab, we've got to set up the automation in the lab. This is the most important part, and it has a new update with filters on the shelves. So make sure you pay attention to the details and you don't skip a step. To get started with the automation, you're going to pull your clipboard out and you're going to walk back to this chemistry station right here. Press E to manage, and then choose unspecified recipe and choose liquid meth. Now choose destination, turn around, and choose the lab oven right behind you. Put your clipboard away and pull your clipboard back out, and now press E to manage on the lab oven. Press destination here, and now you're gonna run over here and choose this brick press on this side of the room. Go ahead and put your clipboard away and pull your clipboard back out. You're gonna have to repeat this exact same process for all other 9 chemistry stations in this room. You can start here and you can move your way around the room. Press E to manage the chemistry station, select unspecified, choose liquid meth, choose destination, turn around, choose the lab oven. Put your clipboard away, pull your clipboard back out, choose manage lab oven with E, choose destination, and then run over here and choose this brick press. When setting up the automation, the only difference between this side of the room and this side of the room is that all the lab ovens on this side of the room will be attached to this brick press, and all of the lab ovens on this side of the room will be attached to this brick press. Once you're done redirecting the automation for the lab ovens to the brick presses, you can now set the automation for the brick press to the shelf next to it. Go ahead and pull out the clipboard, press E to manage on the brick press, and then go ahead and choose destination and select the shelf right next to it. Go ahead and put your clipboard away, and pull your clipboard back out and do the same thing to the brick press on the other side. Press E to manage, choose destination, and then choose the shelf right next to it. Now that we're done setting up the direction of the automation, we've got to set up what we're actually automating. Let's walk to the back of the room and get started. Go ahead and select Access Storage on the first shelf. Here on our large storage rack, we're going to be using the brand new filtration system from the latest update. Go ahead and click right here on the filter, choose whitelist, click Add, and then locate the pseudo that you're going to be using for this lab. For me, it's high quality pseudo. So I'm going to choose high quality pseudo. You can add all of the pseudos if you want, just in case you upgrade later from low quality to high. Now do the same thing for the slot below it. Click whitelist, click add, and add pseudo. For these next two slots, click the whitelist, then click add, and now you're going to choose acid. Do the same thing for the slot below. Whitelist, add, acid. For these two slots, we're going to be using phosphorus. Go ahead, click the whitelist, click add, and then choose phosphorus. Again, same thing for the slot below. Whitelist, add, phosphorus. For these last two slots, we're going to choose whitelist, but we're not going to add anything to it. That ensures that nothing will ever be put into this slot. Once your large storage rack looks like this, you're done. You can go ahead, click done, and get started here on the chemistry set. Press E to use chemistry set, and here on these slots, we're going to use the new filters to put which ingredient goes on each slot. Go ahead, choose the filter, click whitelist, click add, and then choose the pseudo that you're going to be using. For the second slot, we're going to be adding acid. Choose whitelist, add, and then acid. And then on the last slot, we'll be adding the phosphorus. Whitelist, add, phosphorus. Once your chemistry station slot looks like this, the bench is good to go. Now all you have to do is repeat this process 9 more times for every single chemistry station and the bench behind it. I know this sounds like a lot, but it's the only way to set up the complete automation in the lab. So just take your time and make sure you do it right. If you have to, just rewind the video and check the steps I just showed you. I like to get started here in the back of the room and just work my way clockwise until I have them all done. It only takes a couple minutes. Once you're done setting up all the filters on the shelves and on the chemistry stations, you're done setting up the full automation within your lab. It's now time to hire some employees. For this build, you're going to need 5 chemists and 5 handlers. Once you've hired your employees, go ahead and pull out your clipboard and walk up to your first chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and run upstairs and select the locker. Now choose assign stations and go downstairs and select these stations right here. Hold down shift on your keyboard and select these 2 chemistry stations and then the 2 lab ovens right across from it. Press escape, and if your clipboard looks like this, that chemist is good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your second chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose another locker. Now select assign stations and go downstairs and select these stations over here. Hold down shift on your keyboard and select these 2 chemistry stations and these 2 lab ovens. Press escape, and if your clipboard looks like that, you're good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your third chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose another locker. Now select assign stations and go downstairs and select these stations over here. Hold shift on your keyboard and select these 2 chemistry stations and the 2 lab ovens right next to it. Press escape, and if your clipboard looks like that, you're good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your fourth chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose another locker. Now select assign stations and go downstairs and select these stations over here. Hold down shift and choose these 2 chemistry stations and then the lab ovens right across from them. Press escape, And if your clipboard looks like that, your chemist is good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your last chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose the last locker on this side. Now select assign stations and go downstairs and select all the stations in the middle. Hold down shift and choose this chemistry station, and then the 2 lab ovens across from them. Double check your clipboard, and if it looks good, your chemist is good. Now that you're done with your chemist, it's time to set up your handlers. Pull out your clipboard and walk up to your first handler and press E to manage. Select locker and go upstairs and choose a locker. Now down here under routes, select add new and click none. And go downstairs and you're gonna choose one of the shelves back here behind this chemistry station. Then you're gonna select new and choose the chemistry station right in front of it. Again, click add new, click none, choose the large shelf behind a chemistry station, click none, and then choose the chemistry station in front of it. You're gonna do the same thing for the other 2 stations on the other side. These 2 here, and then these 2 over here. Select none, select the shelf, select none, and then select the chemistry station in front of it. And then one more time, add new, none, large shelf, none, chemistry station. Once your clipboard looks like this, your first handler's good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your second handler. Press E to manage, choose locker, and then go upstairs and select a locker. Now under routes, click add new, select none, and then go downstairs and you're gonna be selecting these shelves over here. This one right here, then select none, and then choose the chemistry station right in front of it. Now choose add new, click none, the shelf right here, click none, and then the chemistry station in front of it. Add new, none, shelf, none, station. Once your handler's clipboard looks like this, he's good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your third handler. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose a locker. Under routes, choose add new, select none, and then go downstairs and we're gonna be working with these shelves on this side this time. Select this shelf, select none, choose the chemistry station in front of it. Select add new, none, large shelf, none, chemistry station in front of it. Add new, none, large shelf, none, and then the last chemistry station. Once this handler's clipboard looks like this, they're good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your fourth handler. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose a locker. Now select assign stations, and you're gonna go over here and you're gonna select one of the brick presses. Now choose add new and click add new, add new, add new, add new. Make sure you hit it 5 times. Now select none and walk outside and choose the loading bay right here, loading bay number 2. Again, none loading bay, none loading bay, 2 more times, none loading bay, none loading bay. Now you're gonna choose none, and then you're gonna go inside and you're gonna select one of the chemist's large shelves. Now select none and choose another large shelf. None, large shelf. You're gonna do the same thing for the other 2 shelves in the back of the room. This shelf here, none, and then this shelf here. Once that handler's clipboard looks like this with the brick press and all 5 loading bay docks, you're good to go. Go ahead and pull out your clipboard and walk up to your last handler. Press E to manage, select locker, and go upstairs and choose the last locker. Now select assign stations and go downstairs and choose the other brick press. And then select add new 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select none. And then come out here to the loading bay, number 2. Same thing, none, 2, none, 2, none, 2, none, 2. And then select none on this side and go out here and select all of the chemistry large shelves on this side of the room. Select it again, none, Choose none. One more large shelf. None. And these two back here. None, large shelf. If this clipboard looks like this, your handlers are good to go. Well, we've set up the lab. We've set up the full complete automation in the lab. We've hired employees and we've got them job roles. Now we need to stock these shelves. To get this thing cooking, you're gonna need 200 phosphorus, 200 acid, and 200 pseudo. Once you have all the supplies you need, you can start stocking all your large shelves that you have assigned to your chemists. You're gonna be putting the pseudo where you have the filter set for the pseudo, and you're gonna be putting the acid where you have the acid set for the filters, and the same thing for the phosphorus. There's a total of 10 chemist shelves in the room. Make sure you stock every single one. Once you're done stocking the shelves, there's only one thing you need to do: get this thing cranking. Go upstairs and put some money in those lockers. Once you do, the handlers will immediately start stocking the shelves. And it only takes a couple of days for this thing to start cranking a serious amount of bricks. Once the lab gets low on product, all you have to do is pull up your phone, go to deliveries, and have everything that you need delivered here to loading bay number 2. And your handlers are gonna stock everything for you. It's completely, fully automated. Well, that's it, everybody. It's as easy as that to set up this new crystal lab here in Schedule 1. If this video helped you out at all, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. We'll see y'all next time. And remember, don't be toxic, spread positivity.